Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to our Picks of the Month video for February 2023. And this month, we're going to talk about the top 10 hottest Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One cards. We're not going to just talk about cards from the main set either, but also a couple of the Commander cards made the top 10. First off though, a quick note about this video, it does go out to the gold patrons first, so by the time you see this on YouTube, it could be about 24 to 48 hours later. Some of the prices might have shifted a little bit, but I'm not expecting huge changes in the short term for the cards we're talking about today. And one other quick thing before we get started, remember if you go to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use the Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, you can pre-order March of the Machine products there. They also have a whole lot of other things on their website. Remember, if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Also, whenever you use the Heroes promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated. So thank you, and without any further ado, let's get into it. We're going to go through in color pie order, starting with white, and do remember that these cards are all very new, they're still getting into circulation, prices are going to change. You may want all these cards for your collection, but it might not be the right time to buy all 10 of these. Just keep a real close eye on price trends over the coming weeks. But our first card is Clever Concealment, currently at $19.74. This is from the Rebellion Rising Commander deck, and it's in fresh builds around Nayali, Sun's Vanguard, and Othari, Sun's Glory from there. Overall though, it's just a solid Commander card, showing up in a lot of other builds old and new, like Atraxa Praetor's Voice. Those builds have been even more popular recently due to the mechanics and many of the cards in Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One. It's also found in new builds like Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines, Urtet, Remnant of Memnarch, Skrelv Defectormite, and Mondrak Glory Dominus. Plus, it's a good upgrade to the other Commander deck that came out, Corrupting Influence, and it's in fresh builds around a couple cards from there. Ixal, Sign of Atraxa, and Vishgraz the Doomhive. Our second card is a little expensive. It does come to us from the main set, Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines, at $43.33 currently. In Pioneer, this is in a few builds. Enigmatic Fires deck, Omnith the Light, Mono White Midrange. In Modern, sometimes this is in Omnith builds now. Legacy, sometimes it's in Initiative decks. But it also has quickly become a very popular commander, and it's in the 99 of many builds too, old and new, including Atraxa Grand Unifier and Praetor's Voice. It's also a good upgrade to Corrupting Influence and in new builds around Vishgraz and Ixal too. Next we have a card that was reprinted, Flawless Maneuver, the original copy from Commander 2020s at $17.54, but that new copy from the Rebellion Rising Commander decks at $14.96. Of course, again, you see this in fresh Commander builds around Nayali and Othari, but it's also in several decks around cards from the main set there, including Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines, Skrelv Defectormite, Mondrak Glory Dominus, and the Eternal card, Urtet, Remnant of Memnarch. Well, we can't move on from white without talking about Mondrak Glory Dominus, currently at $36. In Pioneer, you see this in Naya Midrange. Many Commander players now, though, are building around this new legendary creature, and it's in the 99 of a number of decks too, old and new, including Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines, Urtet, Remnant of Memnarch, Atraxa Praetor's Voice. It's also a good upgrade to Corrupting Influence too, and it's in new builds around Vishgraz and Ixal. Alright, we finally got out of white, moving on to blue with Ichor Moon Gauntlet at $19.99. Here's another card seeing extensive Commander play in both old and new builds. Atraxa Praetor's Voice and Grand Unifier are running this a lot of times, Tekuthal Inquiry Dominus, Azuri Stalker of Spheres, and Venser Corpse Puppet. Vraska Betrayal Sting is the next card, $18.99. This has been getting a little standard play here and there, but again, Commander is why most players want this card right now. It's in a lot of builds like Atraxa Praetor's Voice and Grand Unifier again, Karumonix the Rat King, Venser Corpse Puppet, and it is another good upgrade to Corrupting Influence, and you guessed it, it's in fresh builds around Ixal and Vishgraz. All-Will-Be-One, $11.96. As soon as this card was previewed, Commander players started thinking about cards that this would combo with, like Quest for Pure Flame, War Elemental, and a creature that this is now in Commander builds around, the Red Terror. This is found in other builds too, though, in the format, like Urtet, Remnant of Memnarch, Sulfim Mayhem Dominus, and Miglo's Maze Crusher. Next we have a card seeing play in a few different formats. Venerated Rot Priest, $11.49. In Standard, this is in Selesnya and Banned Poison, Simic Heroic 2, and Modern, it's in Infect. Big Commander card though as well. This is in Atraxa Praetor's Voice and Grand Unifier builds too, It's an Azuri Stalker of Spheres, Foreman collects Monstrous Raider, plus it is yet another good upgrade to, you guessed it, Corrupting Influence, and yeah, it's a new builds around Excel and Vishgraz too. Well, you kinda knew this had to be here. Drechsler Grand Unifier, $32.17. This is one of the breakout cards from Phyrexia All Be One, and it is being played in multiple formats already. Turns out, this is a great card to reanimate or cheat into play. Standard, you find this in builds like 5-color Invoke Justice, Reanimator decks, the Kami Wars, 4-color Control, 4-color mostly white aggro. In Pioneer, it's in 5-color Sacrifice, 5-color Indomitable Creativity. Modern, you see this in Goryo's Vengeance. Legacy, it's showing up in Reanimator, Omnitel builds, and Sneak and Show decks as well. Vintage players are using this in Oath of Druids. We'll have to ultimately see where this card sticks in those formats, but so far it's off to a pretty strong start. It also has quickly become a highly played commander, and it's in the 99 of some builds too, including a Trex of Praetor's Voice. And our last card today is Sword of Forge and Frontier, $31.96. I am starting to see some add this to Pioneer Gruul vehicles and Modern Boros midrange. It has been appearing in various Pioneer and Modern decks. Again, we'll have to just see what catches on with this. It does seem to be catching on in Commander though, I'll tell you that. It's already in many builds old and new, including Chiss Goria Forged Tyrant and Elish Norn Mother of Machines, another good upgrade to Corrupting Influence too, and in new builds around Excel Sign of Atraxa. Alright, that's going to do it for our picks of the month for February 2023. Like I said in the opening of the video, stay close to these prices. They're going to change, and some will change dramatically in the coming weeks and months. So good luck shopping out there. Hopefully this information is useful to you. Until next time, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.